Now,
May
may
I
I
request
request
the
the
President,
Alliance of Independent Recognized Members of Sport
and Vice President of Global Association of International Sport Federation, Mr.
Mr.
Stefan
Stefan
Fox,
Fox to give a speech. The floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum. Bonjour, hola, guten Tag to all my friends of the Persilat International Federation, General Subianto, the founder, Eddie, Mr. Benny, the executive chairman, Mr. Teddy, the general secretary, my good friend, and also an advisor in our AIM family, Farid, and certainly to all the others from around the world, His Excellency, the Minister of Sport of Malaysia, and as Nelson Mandela would say, all protocol observed. A wonderful good afternoon. This is my first time that I speak to you as the president of AIMS, but I know certainly the art and sport of Persilat very well, being a martial artist myself. I understand the beauty of your sport. I'm a fan of your sport at the Asian Games, so I always watch Persilat at the Olympic level. Allow me to start with a presentation, because as you now start your journey to become a world-recognized sport, to become a member of the GAISF and then subsequently of the AIMS family, I would also like to present you today the procedure of becoming such an organization. So please allow me to start with a video so you can see what GAISF is all about and the 106 international organization and federation in the GAISF family. Enjoy the video. We have all the water sports. Regardless Olympic or not in the Olympic program.
That's it. It's all over. Straight into the danger zone.
And Cadell Evans, who can pack a sprint.
My dear friends, welcome to the Global Association of International Sport Federation. Let me start. Who can become a member? Now, I show you the Olympic pyramid. And this is also the AIMS pyramid. You have to start an application. From there, you will move in the observer status. You become a member of the GAISF family if you've been accepted to the General Assembly and you get over 50% of the votes. Then you come into my group, the AIMS family. It is the sports which are striving for Olympic recognition. From there, you will become IOC recognized and a member of the Irish family. And from there, you make the final step to be accepted in the Olympic program and become an Olympic summer sport. We have 5 umbrella organizations: ASWAF, the Summer Olympics; AWAF, the Winter Olympics; ARIFS, the IOC recognized organization; AIMS, and the associate member, which are games organizations like the Paralympics or the Master Games, the World Games, Commonwealth Games, and so on. Here you can see the 125 active member of the GAISF family. 95 international sport federation, from FIFA for football, from FIBA for basketball, from FINA for swimming. 20 associate members and 10 observers. Now, and I know that you already are a full WADA signatory, you must be full WADA compliant and must be also a full WADA signatory for application. Now, the different types of GAISF members: full members, international federations. Now, as a full member, you then can apply for many other games, from the World Games to the Combat Games, FISU, and so on. Associate members or observer status. Now, looking at the structure of Pencak-Silat, and I already have discussed this with my friend and colleague Farid, I think you could go and overhop the observer status to become a full member. Now, the criteria for GAISF membership. On top of all is rivalry, meaning there can be no conflict with any GAISF members. Now, to just give you an idea here, at the moment we have over 100 applications, over 100 sports like to join the GAISF family. Over 50% of them are martial arts. But most of them are different Taekwondo federation, different Karate federation, different kickboxing federation, and so on. For the sport and art of Pencak-Silat, you are the World Federation and you are no rivalry with any existing GAISF member. Global representation. This is very important. You are already in the Asian Games. You are in 5 continents. So you're on the right way to fulfill the criteria. Now, for full member, you need to have at least 40 active member national federations. I'm sure you have this. Active national member federation is not a gym or a club. It has to be a national federation which is fully recognize under the sports law of the respective country the highest sport authority and the National Olympic Committee. Next. Here again, what is a country for us? How do we define a country? Okay, it has to be an independent state recognized by the international community, and it has to have an NOC recognized by the IOC. What is a national federation? A national federation is a body representing your sport in a country that is recognized by the National Olympic Committee and or highest sporting authority. Now, I already have done some of the paperwork with Farid, and there I think you already are on the right track. Organizational criteria. You have to be a world federation, not for profit, but a signatory. You must recognize CAS. You have to have gender representation. You have to have good governance in your accounting standards, and you have to provide a strategic plan for the next 4 years ahead. Now, when we look at the sport criteria, we look at events participation, events presentation, and the main achievements of Pencak as an international federation. Now, besides the Asian Games you are already in, there's many other games which, with the membership, you can apply for. Combat games, mind games, urban games, activity games, and beach games. Obviously, the combat games on top of the list. Now, currently, in the World Combat Games, we have 15 combat sports: Aikido, boxing, fencing, judo, jiu-jitsu, karate, kendo, kickboxing, Muay Thai, sambo, sabate, sumo, taekwondo, wrestling, and wushu. All these 15 sports are either recognized by the IOC and or GAISF. Now, just to see some of the exposure we have at the combat games, see over 600 hours of broadcasting, more than 1.5 billion event contacts. So you can see the combat games is the Olympic Games for combat sports. Now here you can see the different statistics we have for the different sports. Next. Now let me show you a very clip about the combat games. You know, off the record, the next combat games will be in 2022 in November. So right now there are 15 sports confirmed. You are not on that list. So I would very much encourage your leadership to move very quick. But being a member of GAISF will also entitle you for many other. You will be part of the yearly sport accord, the biggest sport convention in the world, where the 2,000 leaders of sport from the IOC, from the multi-sport games, the Olympic host cities, and so on. This year's sport accord will be in Russia, in Ekaterinburg. It will also entitle you to be part of United Through Sports, where the over 100 organizations work together to promote sport as a social tool towards a better tomorrow. the times of the pandemic, we did our digital.
In these uncertain times, this festival is sending a timely message of hope and confidence to the young people around the world, to all the children and youngsters participating in the virtual festival. On your marks, get set, and click away.
Over 20 cities participate around the world. All abilities, the IOC, International Paralympic, and the Special Olympics.
We do not always have the answers, but with a strong team, we are limitless, and together we will continue to find new ways forward.
When I think of sports, I think of community. I think of people working together, teamwork, people coming together, inclusion.
Over 70 of the GAISF members are actively involved in this incredible initiative.
We have 5 days of opportunities to learn, to share, and to act.
At Special Olympics, we regard ourselves to be one big family, and our participation in this festival means that our family has grown even larger. It now includes all of you.
ผมรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติอย่างยิ่งที่ได้มีส่วนร่วมในงาน United True Sport World Youth Festival.
That's an amazing part. And I believe the younger you are, the more powerful you are. And that's the power you represent.
This is an historical event where the International Olympic Committee, the International Paralympics, and Special Olympics stand together alongside 70 international federations and organizations for and with the youth of the world.
The youth needs us, and we need the youth.
Indeed, spirit and heart are what makes sports so powerful. And now more than ever before, the sports community has a responsibility to harness this power to inspire future generations.
This event conveys an important message of one spirit, one heart.
Dear youth, now is the time for all of you, and now is the new door of opportunity to reach out to the whole world.
All agree wonderful things can be achieved if we join forces working together for and with our youth towards their future is all our responsibility.
I'd like to thank all the coaches and my teammates with the unified team. It was a great year.
I am happy and excited because I am a winner.
I always have to try everything because then it just might surprise you and you might get it and like you might win. We stand united to sport! Yay!
One spirit, one heart, very much says it all. When we unite, we do all right.
So as you can see, even in the times of the pandemic, we create opportunities for the youth and ensure that there is opportunities for the youth. And as you can see, this year's Virtual Youth Festival will be in the beautiful kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And if Persilat will put the application in, we will invite you, and who knows, maybe in 2022, we even could have the virtual festival in the beautiful Indonesia, by example. But you also will be part of the physical festival every year, where over 100 organizations come together to promote their respective sports.
To call up a couple of VIPs here tonight because they played such an important part. Ladies and gentlemen, let us work together to empower our youth so that we can make our world better for all. Thank you very much. Good luck to you all. Thank you.
Of my small presentation here tonight, we are more than just an organization. For us, like I heard at the opening speech of His Excellency, it is about promoting peace, culture, and respect. We stand together for and with the youth of the world for a better tomorrow. And the martial arts, we are the foundation of this belief, because we believe in respect. And this is why I very much hope that Persilat in the very near future will join the world sport community, not just as a sport, but also to be part of our belief that together we can do so much more for the youth of the world. I will leave you with the final video and say goodbye to you, and I will show you the wise word of someone we all respect, and we should show us that forgiveness, kindness in this world is possible. The beautiful words of Nelson Mandela.
It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was only despair. It is more powerful than governments in breaking down racial barriers. It laughs in the face of all types of discrimination. The heroes standing with me are examples of this power. They are valiant, not only in the playing field, but also in the community, both local and international. They are champions, and they deserve the world's recognition. Together, they represent an active, vigorous Hall of Fame. A Hall of Fame that goes out into the world, spreading hope, inspiration, and hope. Their legacy will be an international community where the rules of the game are the same for everyone, and behavior is guided by fair play and good sportsmanship.
Thank you so much for having me here tonight.